In. How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Touhou 8 Imperishable Night. So this is a game that I did a lot of things already, so you will think that there are many objectives, but the thing is that this game, when you beat it with all... Wait, oh, wrong button, my bad. When you press Alt, the game pauses. Well, it's more that probably, you know, well, whatever. Let's just get into it. So, my idea is to use a solo character, which apparently I never beat the game on Lunatic like that before, so I'm gonna try with UVoI being the obvious pick, because she's kinda like the best solo character in the game, or at least one of the best. I'm not sure which one will be the best, really. I mean, Yukari could be better, I guess. But yeah, not many others, really. Like, I guess that's also one of the reasons why I never really pulled off the whole... like, this whole thing. It's not really easy to use these characters, because they tend to be just way worse versions than their teams. In the case of UVoI, it's... The only issue is the fact that she doesn't have, like a human side to pop the familiars that show up. But aside from that, she has, well, an extremely good shot type, basically covering the whole screen on full power. Wow, amazing way to start. It's fine. Gotta warm up a little bit, you know? In this game, death bombs are something that you probably don't want to use, because they consume 2 bombs. Well, depending on how you time them. Also, this is the only Touhou game that I have patch in English right now. And that's because if you take away the patch, the records go away too, and you know, this is a very special game to me to simply let the records go away, right? I guess I wouldn't mind doing that if it eventually releases on Steam, but... well, that's the thing. I guess with the Touhou 6 remake, that's not gonna happen. Like, they're probably gonna remake the game instead, which, I mean, as long as they keep all the functionality intact. This is, or at least it's what I consider to be objectively the best Touhou game in the series. So yeah, if they make a remake, at least I hope they don't cheap out anywhere. Because, you know, remaking 6 and 7 doesn't seem like it will be an issue. Remaking 8, there is definitely more effort associated on that. Oh, I'm playing like shit, nice. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not sure if using... I'm using the B patch right now. Yeah, the B patch is supposed to reduce input lag or something, but... I find it to be confusing because I think that in some cases it's described as the VSync patch, and VSync has kinda like the opposite effect, you know? It adds input lag, so I'm not sure. I can, like, unless it's something that borderlines the unplayable, well, that borderline is unplayable, I cannot really detect if input lag is better or worse. I don't know how some people do it. I will consider myself to be relatively decent at Touhou, and I cannot notice input lag, even though I probably have like input lag sometimes, but I have no clue. Maybe I'm not that good. No, it doesn't apply to just Touhou. I think it applies to any game. I think I never was able to detect input lag. So unless someone tells me, yeah, the version you're playing on has input lag, bro. I mean, even then I wouldn't detect it, but at least I will believe them, I guess. It's hard to tell. I don't know, I have a feeling that the V patch did reduce the input lag, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I don't know. Okay. You can skip the dialogue pretty quickly if you hold control early on. Now the issue that Yuyuko has here is that her damage is quite shit against bosses, which is to be expected. Kind of a problem. I never capture this, really. It's pretty sad. Also, how is it going, Kyle? Why not Alice Solon? Yeah, I wonder why. Why would I not do such a thing? Oh, I think I was a frame perfect death bomb. Basically using a death bomb when, you know, when it doesn't consume 2 bombs. So in that case, ironically, I would have preferred a non-perfect death bomb, because with only 1 bomb on stock remaining, it wouldn't have made a difference in terms of resources spent. It definitely would have made a difference in damage, though. That's the thing. You know, it's pretty interesting, actually, thinking how Mystia's gimmick, that it was pretty early on the series. Pretty cool. This run, by the way, is in the absolute dumpster, but I'm not concerned by such a thing. This is only a warm-up after all. I think a better idea will probably be a Yukari solo. Just that Yukari really struggles with range. She does bosses very well, though. I mean, I think it's kind of the opposite of Yuyuko. Yuyuko just basically murders the entire screen, but yeah, when it comes to bosses, it does super badly. But yeah. Ah, for fuck's sake, dude. I don't know what the pitch accent is for Yukari's name. It's one of those things that I don't know. I assume it's Yukari because of similar names having a similar pitch accent, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that I wouldn't be surprised if even Japanese people didn't know. Because when it comes to names in Japanese, there kind of are like no rules. It's free for all. Anything goes. Well, that was pretty sad, but it's fine. I also want to well, obviously try other characters, so I'm not sure. Well, the thing is, Marisa, I was able to no-bomb the extra stage with her. Maybe I can also do well here. And let's not forget that she has Master Spark. She's a little bit fast, which is not a bad thing in itself, but like Touhou 8 is a game with very oh, she has auto-collect immediately. I forgot about that. Because in early Touhou games, auto-collect doesn't happen until you're full power, but in this case, Marisa has it as a passive. Her passive is basically auto-collecting whenever she feels like it. Well, whenever she feels like it, no, I mean every time. Like, it's not conditional, it happens every single time you go for an auto-collect. Hey, I could try. I think that Marisa is probably the best human character to use in this game. Solo what? Lies? You mean Alice? I mean, I could try just to see how bad it goes. I mean, obviously, we all know it's the worst character in the game, but so obviously I shouldn't expect it to be a good idea. I mean, I know it's not a good idea, but hey, we can see how far I get, you know? No problem. She really fucking sucks. Like, everything about Alice in this game is trash. Like, it's bad. Like, her damage is bad, her range is bad, her bomb is bad. I don't know about her speed, but it's probably bad too. Like, there is not a single redeeming quality, well, aside from, I guess, the character design. Which in a game like Touhou, I don't think it matters too much. Yeah. Well, another good thing about using a human character like Marisa is that she can completely obliterate the familiars. And like, it's not a choice, like it will be with a team, since you will be using focus. I hear it's something that you can pull off. Though I'm surprised, how did I not pull this off? Like, I feel maybe I'm missing something. Like, why would I not be able to Lunatic 1 coin clear with Marisa? Just feels a little bit weird, doesn't it? In fact, there were several attempts here. Are we sure I didn't do this? Well, are we sure? I mean, I should be the one that is sure. I mean, I didn't see any run on YouTube like that. Like, I saw the extra no bomb, but her 6A is also bad in Soku. It happens. I guess some characters are destined to be low tier. Okay. Well, one problem that Marisa has here is that her range is not ideal, which makes sense. I mean, if anything, Marisa is a character that is well balanced, you know? She has good damage, good speed, and a good bomb, and her weakness is, well, the fact that yeah, she cannot cover the whole screen, right? If she could, she would be completely broken, needless to say. Okay. There's also that thing about human-only characters, that there are some patterns where some enemies are shielded by the familiars. So you kill the familiar so you don't kill the main enemy. And that happens quite often. Well, not extremely often, but often enough to be an issue. Yeah, I'm not sure about that bomb being necessary. Also, whenever this run is over, if I don't remember, can you remind me to check the records I have with Marisa solo? I wanna see, but I checked before stream and I didn't see a one going clear. Well, I guess in this run we're gonna find out why I wasn't able to pull that off, but... Like, now that I think about it, it really seems like the ideal character to do this. Because it's a human character, so it can deal with familiars, and it's the only human character that doesn't suck. Because, well, Reimu does well enough, I guess, but... yeah, I mean... She has a damage issue. Her damage is very bad. Yeah. I'm sure that remind me is gonna work. Assuming I don't want going clear on this run, nah, I wouldn't be able to do that, right? Though, if I do one going clear with Marisa solo, it means that the extra no bomb that I usually do, I should do it with a different character, because as I said, I already did this with Marisa solo on extra. Well, we could do Alice solo on extra, that's surely a good idea. No, that's a horrible idea. Even if extra is not that long and I'm super familiar with it, it's not a good idea. I don't know which other character will be a good idea. I mean, I could try Reimu, see how it goes. Probably bad, but surely not as bad as Alice. Well, there is the issue here that her killing the familiars early makes the pattern something that I'm not used to. It's fine. Works. And we also get the last word. You know, this last word is brutal. Well, more than brutal, I will say it's bullshit, because you don't really have any way to predict the green bullets. Like, you actually have to react to them on the spot. And you don't have too much time to react to them. Like that, I will say that's unreactable. Like, there is no way you can react to that. Oh, wait a second. This story mode has the bitch get out of the way line. I should remember that. She actually has that. It's gonna be funny. Because this is the OG translation patch. This is the one that has existed for years and years. Not sure exactly how many years, but a good amount of them. Well, if you use the automatic translator, you have a patch that adds the line, but I mean, what's the point, right? It's pretty interesting to see how the Touhou community back then was essentially just like full of otakus and that's it. So how is it going methods? Well, not to mention the Touhou community was also very magnitudes smaller than today. Without a doubt. I got scared. It's fine though. See, that's the thing. Using bomb with someone like Marisa is exactly what you should do. And you have Master Spark, well, and Final Spark, if you use it at the right time. Okay. Those. Yeah, that strategy works. To stay in the middle and then go up slightly. Okay, and this spell is easier with a human. Well, assuming you can pop the familiars fast enough. Come on. Got it. Oh, there is a fly. Man, can you not bother me now? There are many other games you can bother me in, but while I'm playing Touhou, I would appreciate you wouldn't bother me. Well, actually, don't bother me in any game, that would be better. But man, flies are so annoying, really. Okay. Ooh, that was extremely close. Damn, Marisa is so good, dude. Now I'm really doubting if I didn't do this before. Like, again, I'm probably getting too cocky and I'm gonna get my ass kicked on the next stages. And by probably, I mean it's almost a certainty, but... Okay. This is a last word I should be able to capture. I mean, I can say that about almost every last word. They are not that hard for the most part, but... Yeah. I guess it won't. Also, I keep calling them last word, but they are called last spell, I think, in this game. Well, who cares? So why do they call this place Legendary Paradise? It's just a bamboo forest, you know? Nothing legendary. Unless they are already... like spoiling you A and T will be. That's a lot of bullet density. I wanna pick that one up. There you go, nice. It probably wasn't necessary to bomb there, but whatever. Like, the bullets will have disappeared at the same time. Oh yeah, the line. Oh wait, hold up. I skip over the first one, but here. There you have it. You wanted to see it? God damn it. So, you know, the funniest part is that calling Reimu a bitch is something that makes sense, you know? If there's anyone even more deserving of that insult, is Reimu 100%. But yeah. No, it's unfortunately a bad translation. But it's a funny one, that's for sure. I mean, maybe the translator had the same disdain for Reimu that I have. It's possible. I just realized here that you get rid of the yin-yang orbs by fighting with a human, which is nice, I guess. Problem is that they also become things that can kill you, which is not nice. Okay. Nice. Frame perfect dead bomb right there. Okay, this have to be killed with a bomb. They are not getting killed otherwise. Didn't want to waste the bomb there, but it's fine. Trust. Actually, here the yin-yang orbs are an issue, since they have an actual hitbox. I mean, I'm pretty sure Marisa can deal with them fast enough, but... Ah, come on! Damn it, really? Was just moving a little bit more to the left. Sack of shit. So how is it going, Wasabi? Fighting against the main character, correct. Hey, did you know that the one that always shows up as an icon in the games is Marisa? So who's the real protagonist? Nah, it's still Reimu though. Unfortunately. Wait, can you actually kill those familiars there? No, right? Like they probably have infinite amount of health. Because I mean, otherwise you will trivialize the spell guard very easily. And close to the capture though. Okay. We're finally in A&T. Damn, and that's a nice welcome. Also, another thing that I find interesting about this game is, well, I guess it's not really that interesting, guess. I mean, it's not like it will be the first time an author references like very old stuff, but here, that title that say like a pure cage in a filthy world is basically telling you about the concept of, well, filth that Lunarians deal with. That is something that in this game I don't think it matters that much, but then that's something that really matters in Touhou 15, that was released a whooping 11 years after this game. And it's a concept that I'm pretty sure doesn't get used again. Well, it probably gets used in Silent Sinner in Blue, most likely, but in the main games it only gets used here, and, well, here barely, but it mainly gets used on 15. And I found that to be pretty cool. But it's mostly just soon being like, you know, what can we use if we want to bring the Lunarians back? And yeah, they use the concept of purity. concept of purity and filth, and the fact that Lunarians are pure creatures that cannot enter in contact with filth, or they lose their immortality. Yeah, it's still pretty interesting world building. Also, yeah, Alice is here simply because, you know, Sun wasn't gonna do a separate dialogue for the solo characters when the solo characters are simply a bonus at most, you know. They wouldn't get a whole set of dialogues just because of that. Yeah. Alright. I don't like having 3 bombs at the start of this fight. This is a fight with lots of sudden hits. And that's because of... It's a gimmicky fight. It's a very gimmicky fight. And a problem I have is that this is not a hard spell card, but it has a very specific way of dodging it, and I don't remember it right now. Like this? Is that how you do it? I think that's it. Yeah, it's like that, okay. Glad I figured it out without needing to go to spell practice. It's still not free despite that, because you can still get hit at the very end when she's about to do the switch. So this is gonna go to a timeout at this rate. No, it didn't go to a timeout. Okay. Oof, this spell card is a problem. The fact that I somehow capture it once is crazy. Well, maybe with Marisa, considering that she can kill the familiars, it's not that bad. No, it's still bad. The bullet density is way too much. It's fine, just bomb. When everything else fails, just bomb. Oh, and this non-spell becomes a lot easier because you can actually hit the familiars down too. It's pretty funny. Yeah, you have one of the boss fights from Delicious level contest. The other one is in the extra. Not sure if we're gonna do the extra today, because I mean, the idea is to do the Lunatic one coin clear first, but it is possible. Now, I remember dying to this spell card last time I played this game, which is pretty sad. This is the easiest spell card she has. But hey, if I died once, I can definitely die twice. I also capture this twice as well, so surely it can happen a third time. Though there is one issue here, and it's that Marisa's damage is worse, which is a shame. So yeah. Blow up everything inside, or go kick Aiden's ass. I wonder how it says it in the original, the first one. You know, you don't want to go against Aiden. This is very good, by the way. 4 lives and 1 bomb. Yeah, like, as always, it can all go to shit very quickly, but it's not a bad start of this. But it can go to shit quickly because of Kaguya. It's a hard boss. Not as hard as Aiden, that's the interesting thing, but still pretty hard. Oh, almost got sniped there. Not sure if I'm gonna get the next stand at this rate. It's not really looking like it, to be completely honest. No, it should. It's gonna happen during the fight though, not before. It's just... It was to the left, not to the right, and it's fine, it's fine. Wait, oh, that wasn't... I actually did that late. Oh, hold up, this Spellguard... With the way these things reposition... Oh, but they don't have a hitbox, I think. So you don't get a kill on contact like you normally would. Okay. 3 lives and 1 bomb. Is it gonna happen or is it not gonna happen? What do you think? I don't know. Hard to tell, really. As I say, this is a hard fight. In fact, I don't remember if with humans this is a harder fight even than if you use Yokai. I don't remember. I mean, I do remember some specific patterns, like especially non-spells, but not sure. Ah, that was an unnecessary bomb. Not to mention it was a bomb that happened exactly at the beginning of the Spellguard, so capturing is not gonna happen no matter what. Well, probably wouldn't happen anyway, but... It's a very random Spellguard. You do what you can. Yeah, you have non-spells like this, but... If anything here, I'm worried that the damage is gonna be too low because of it. Well, after that Master Spark, I blew away like more than half of the familiars there. That's nice. This one... Well, this one might actually block my damage. Not sure. Yeah, let's just say this one is not ideal. You have to be shitting me, it's fine. At least I managed to react in time. Though here I'm a little bit concerned about the extra life. It might not happen with how I'm dying and the items I could be getting are instead turned into power items. But this one might not happen. Will be a shame. Okay, I think I should confirm that I never made it here. Because of the Spellguard record here, I apparently never made it here with Marisa solo. Okay, that was... The lasers there forgave me a lot. Nice. Wait, hold up. There you go. I only need 3 more items. I should be able to do that. Even if I die, that should be enough items. Now the question is, what could kill me is the final Spellguard though. The final Spellguard is something that every time I play this game I should practice before starting a run, and I didn't practice today. Like, it's not an extremely hard Spellguard, but it's actually very annoying. Wouldn't do much there. Yeah, I'm gonna bomb your ass if you don't mind. Okay, that's the final extent. And this is the final spell card. Unfortunately here, even though there are familiars there, you cannot kill them. Or at least I think you can. I think I tried once and it didn't work. So it probably doesn't work now. Though I think that there is something that I should take into account. If you go slowly from side to side, I'm almost sure that by just wasting bombs on the side... Wait, I'm dealing no damage. Oh, you can actually damage the familiars. I was sure you couldn't. Well, at the same time, if you cannot damage the familiars, how will you damage the Kaguya? Because they are kind of blocking the way. Though this is most likely gonna go to a timeout. I don't see it happening any other way. But yeah, this is free. I wonder though what happens if you... Assuming you can get rid of all of them. Maybe the thing is that you can only get rid of the ones in the center simply to make her vulnerable. Yeah. Damn, that was free. I'm surprised I never pulled this off before. That was absolutely free. And yeah, the run is over. Is that you on the top left? Yeah, that's me on the top left. How is it going, Hihan and Bravi? You came right in time for me getting the run. I mean, I'm not gonna get these additional spells, there is no way. But hey, you don't need to, these are optional. It would be nice to get at least one, you know? It would make me feel nice. Okay, that's one. Nice. Beautiful. Damn, and that's two. Nice. I usually never get this ones on a real run, but... Oh, this one is pretty hard to get on a real run. But it's pretty hard to get in general. Ah, then it was close. Well, this one is a mid-cell bug. It's very random. Anything can happen here. I got it, no way. Damn. That's a spell card I think I never got in a real run, but I got it here. Well, there you have it. That's the one coin. Like, I really don't understand, how did I never do this with Marisa solo? Like, it's so easy. Compared to, well, at least the other characters, you know? Okay, let me make the feed disappear now. Because yeah, I cannot show endings, you know? Soon wouldn't be happy. Yeah, I got the, three last spells here at the end. The first one, if I actually try focusing a little bit more, I probably could have gotten it too. It's fine. I mean, 3 is already quite a lot. Yeah. Let the ending be done. It's a pretty long ending. And this game has like 3 endings for each team, you know? Alright. Bring it back. Oh. Come on. Wait, did I crash the game? No, it's there. Just takes a little bit to appear. Okay, so I guess with the time remaining I could try doing extra no bombs with solo characters. Not with Marisa though, because I already did that. But yeah, again, I don't know, how did I not get the Lunatic one going clear before here? Like, it's... Like, it really feels like she's the best character to do solo. I thought it was either Yukari or Yuyuko. Like, Marisa did it, like... I did it on the first run that I picked Marisa, didn't I? I didn't even need to do more than one run. So I guess Marisa is the best solo character, isn't she? Well, Master Spark definitely helps. Yeah, that was pretty good. I hate me. Maybe your wish, Kael, of doing the Alice solo thing. I could try the extra no bomb. Yomu is good. Well, for what little I used her, she wasn't very good. But yeah, Marisa just seems to be like strong by default, right? Like she just does stuff very easily. You don't even need to practice or do anything out of the ordinary. It's just do stuff. Yeah, and then challenge the extra stage, I know. Yeah. I will, but not sure with which solo character. Also, I think that's a PB when it comes to raw score. I think it might be okay, never mind. Those are higher scores already. Yeah, forget about it. But yeah, good enough. So yeah, let me change the title. Though, I mean, nobody gives a fuck about the title, but... yeah, sure. I don't wanna be clickbait, you know? So, solo, extra, no bomb attempts. But yeah, I will do what you want, Kyle. I'm gonna try using... So, first of all, I wanna check this. Hold up. Did I really never do this with Marisa? Yeah, unbelievably, I didn't. Like, I got to stage 6, but... Yeah, alright. Well, yeah, with the extra... Yeah, let's do Alice. Let's see how it goes. Surely this is a good idea. And this character sucks so much, dude. This character is so trash, it's actually insulting. how bad it is. You know, this is simply a test. I'm not actually gonna commit to do an Alice run here, of course. Well, I probably should do better than that. Yeah, clickbaited by a fun game, but this is not a fun game. This is an official game. It's good against Moko thanks to piercing. Well, the issue is getting to Moko, I guess. But I still doubt that it's good enough against Moko. At least not compared to literally any other shot type. Oh, it's because I said I wanna. Yeah. I guess. Ah, fuck. No, that's... I could have picked those power items and gotten full power, but I guess I don't. I don't even know which bullet killed me there. It's fine. You can speed kill Hora Idol. Yeah, but that's one spell guard. She has like 10 other ones, you know? Well, 10 if you count the last spell, I guess. it's an example. I know. But yeah, I still have my doubts. It is a horrible shot type, so I think that having my doubts makes sense. Definitely. I don't think I'm gonna survive the Spellguard though. Probably not. Maybe I will. Will I? It's looking like I will. Okay. Yeah, the range is actually so ugly that it's surprising that you can have a shot type with a range this bad. Actually, pretty wild. That was a bad move. Like beforehand, it was a bad move. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I couldn't really test the damage pretty well here. As you would expect. It's fine. I mean, I feel that I want to at least get to Moko with this shot type, so I can properly insult it later. Because, you know, getting past the stage will be hard, but I wanna see how fucked up it is. Oh yeah, there's also Sakuya, I forgot. Yeah, Sakuya is a very shit shot type. Reimu, I guess the issue is that her damage is very bad. Which is a shame, guys. From a... From an Arsenal standpoint, she doesn't have bad stuff, but yeah, the damage is awful. At least for what I remember. I think I remember trying to do a run with Reimu and it was absolute shit. I fucked up. It's fine, don't worry. But another thing that Alice has on top of the dog shit range is bad speed. I feel like if at least her range is this bad, one thing that will make sense is to at least be fast. But she's not fast, she's terrible. Well, terrible. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the minimum speed in the game for a solo character, right? Which is 4 points. And she's not the only one with that. The thing is that other characters might have better things, but she doesn't, you know? Okay. I do think that her damage is not as good as Marisa though. Marisa... Well, I guess Marisa really might be the best solo character. Again, before today's stream I was convinced that the best solo character was either Yuyuko or Yukari, but after seeing what Marisa did today, I think I have to reconsider. She does very well. Maybe that was obvious for anyone that plays this game more than I do. Marisa really is magical, which makes sense. I mean, she's a magician, that's kind of the point, but yeah, very magical. Yeah, I fucked up here because I think you're supposed to evade those shots so they symmetrically make sense, but I didn't do that there. I'm a little bit dumb. Well, this is definitely quite a difference from the previous run though, in terms of resources, obviously. Ah, damn it. When I use the ghost team, I use Yomu to speed kill attacks for as long as I don't have to move. Yeah, that's the issue. That's kinda the problem. Okay, I don't know if you're still there, Wasabi, but here you have the other boss you were looking for. It means Yomu is that good. Well, I'm still not convinced, but hey, maybe next time I do a solo run on Lunatic, I could try Yomu and see how it goes. Wait, did I fuck that up? Should be fine, right? It's fine, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Kinda, I think. Is it? That is not fine, however. I got very lucky there that none of the spawning bullets hit me. Okay. And this is a spell card that is in that fun game. This spell card was kept, I'm pretty sure, exactly the same. Damn it, a fly got on my face. Damn it, stupid ass fly, get away. Piece of shit. I know that I'm focusing when I play shoot 'em as well. How can your survival instincts be so bad to get on a... get in the face of a creature a million times bigger than you? Come on. Nice. And I gotta say that Moko is probably one of the extra stages I'm the most familiar with. To the point that patterns like this just feel so extremely natural to me. I did these patterns thousands of times. Well, maybe not literally. No, probably literally, I guess. It depends. Not sure. No, I fucked up. I wasn't supposed to go high that early. That was way too early to go high. Or maybe not. Was it? Maybe no, it was the right time, probably. Yeah, maybe I did it at the right time. Well, never mind then. Will I get the net sets 10? I'm not sure. These non-spells are brutal, and the one that comes afterwards is even more fucked up. Damn, slow bullet. If you find any translation issues, it's because it's an extremely old patch. Oh, no way you're not gonna give me the H10 now. Yeah, I cannot survive that non-spell. That's a shame. Man, it happens. I die in parts I shouldn't have. Moko spells getting adapted to fighting games. Well, you have Urban Legend in Limbo, I guess. You know? Yeah, don't worry, Moko is actually an immortal, so she's not gonna have an issue with that. More auto-collects. Well, it's hard to do auto-collects when you are not at full power, you know? And that was bad. Why did you get in the middle? What are you doing? I still think that I like the idea of doing this with Alice. Because I feel like if I do it with any other character, well, with some exceptions, probably Sakuya being the exception. But if I do it with any other character, I could probably get this very quickly. Which, I mean, normally wouldn't be a bad thing, but I kinda have a lot of time left. Also, I didn't kill that fairy, you know, it's pretty cool. Going horizontal there normally doesn't really work. Really depends on the angle, I guess. Okay, I probably should restart this run, but I don't feel like it, you know? So I guess I won't. I probably should, by the way, practice that. Like, I should practice the 2 spell cards that appear, like the 7th and 8th. One of them being Fujiwara Volcano. That one I should practice it. Because I don't think I can probably do it right now. Though, to me it's so crazy that this game had spell practice so early on, when after this game it takes until Touhou 13 to have spell practice. Again, one of the reasons why I still consider this to be the best Touhou game. It did so many things right for being such an early game. But yeah, that's fine. You know, that's something that I think with most shot types I do instinctively, which is essentially crossing to where the fairies spawn from. Because I think with most shot types you can actually kill the fairies even where they spawn. Like even if you position yourself next to where they spawn. Like I'm pretty sure it works with most shot types. Well, not working with Alice makes sense. Fucking shitty ass shot type. Yeah, that's because she only has the hitbox of the shot right above her. It wasn't gonna work for an enemy that comes from below, right? Now the question is, can you not die here? Oh, this bullet density is brutal. I did get it though, nice. Oh, I almost got killed by that random purple bullet. That would have been bad. Okay. Now, this one I captured it last time, but I don't know if I can replicate that. Like, ironically, her first spell is not that easy to capture at all. To the point that I wonder why the fuck is the first spell guard. Immortal Stoner, well, Moko will definitely be the kind of character to be a canonical stoner. But we cannot know. I don't know. She definitely looks like one. She definitely looks the part. I'm not sure if I'm getting the extra life here too. I can't believe I got hit by that. Getting hit in this spell is very humiliating, honestly. It's like one of the easiest spells in the fight, if not the easiest spell in the fight. Okay, no, not the easiest. That goes from, for a honest man dead, that one is by far the easiest. Assuming you know what to do, that's the thing, but yeah, I do know what to do. The KFC, yeah. And hey, look at me. You wanted me to use Alice Solo? Here is Alice Solo. You know? Your dream came true. You get to have your Alice. Only because it's this extra. And this extra is quite easy compared to other extras. Is that a swastika? No. You know that the swastika symbol is simply a bootleg of the Buddhist symbol of peace. I think it's called Mashi. So yeah, if anything, it's the Nazis, the ones that are the ones without creativity, that they have to steal a symbol. But yes, originally that symbol is a symbol of peace. You cannot expect much from people that did the atrocities they did. They cannot have creativity when the only thing they know is destroying. So yeah, it's just that's the original symbol, the one that actually matters. Wait, oh, I thought this was... No, Fujiwara Volcano comes after this. Well, not like knowing will change anything. Ah, didn't it? I'm getting pretty bad RNG right now. Oh, I got the X10, I didn't realize. But I think that's because I actually just got it. I can't believe this non-spell is real. Why is this non-spell allowed to exist? Sanskrit? What's the origin actually? Sanskrit? Maybe. I fucked that up, by the way. Is the reason why I say that I need to practice this spell guard. This without practice is very hard to remember. Yeah, I need to do it. By that I mean practicing. But yeah, it's not that hard once you know what to do, but that's the problem. This one. Oh, it's not Fujiwara Volcano, it's Fujiyama. Fujiyama, which just means Mount Fuji. Why did... Right? Doesn't it mean that? Why did it translate it as Fujiyama? That's a little bit stupid, right? Assuming that's the case. No, actually it isn't. Right? Like... Mount is actually... Actually, I don't know. Because Yama means mountain, right? But... I mean, they... In English you don't say mountain Fuji, you call it mount. So maybe it's not the same. I don't know. Yeah, this Pilgar is kind of a problem, honestly. Yeah, I know that facing right and facing left tend to be different, but... I think that in Buddhism they use both, right? At first I thought that they only use the right facing one, but... I think they do end up using both. It is just a hard spell guard. Not much you can do. Okay. Because that's the thing, I can capture that, but on a real run, that's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, see, even the comment talks about Mount Fuji. So yeah, why? Like, unless this has a different connotation, isn't this just Mount Fuji? Like, why will you say Fujiyama? Or are the guys? I mean, well, I would like to see what the original comment says here. But I think that people, Japanese people, when they refer to Mount Fuji, they say Fuji-san. But I think that sun doesn't really mean mount. It's just a way to, like, refer to it politely or something. Oku does something when she raises her arm. What are you trying to imply? Are you implying something? I can definitely see Moko being the kind of edgy asshole that will do that for fun. Probably. You know? Like, if there's any character that will roleplay as one of the Sherman guys, it could be her. I don't know. Not really something I ever thought to myself, right? Like, like which character in Touhou would love to pretend to be one of those guys? I don't know. I mean, Cerno will probably be one of them, wouldn't it? Like, Cerno seems like the kind of character that will do dumb shit without really understanding why. But I guess that applies to almost every favorite. I guess maybe the only exception is Luna. But yeah, they are not very right. Damn it, dude. This has to be a restart. I mean, it will be a restart. Doesn't make any sense to keep going till the end with that. Yeah, let's just do that real quick. So the thing is that if I decided to pick another character, I don't know which one will be. That will be an interesting challenge. Ah, fuck. Huh. It's pretty funny that those familiars that they shoot there don't do absolutely anything to me because I'm a yokai. Pretty cool. Here it's important to remember to snipe like one side of enemies, because if you are in the middle, you're gonna get cornered, most likely. Nice. Okay. Come on. I would prefer not dying to her second spell if it's possible. Would be nice. But I don't know. Will I? Will I not? Well, the second or first or third really will be nice to not die to any spell. I like the idea of the familiars hitting humans because it's PvP enabled. Yeah. I guess the weirdest thing is that the humans are the ones that can hit the familiar. Shouldn't it be the opposite? Yeah, that's the thing. Well, also that makes it even weirder. The fact that the yin-yang orbs that are supposedly to hunt yokai hit humans. Yeah, I think that right there Sun should have done it on reverse. But yeah, I guess not. He didn't. Oof, that was close. I think at this point I shouldn't really worry about being able to get to the last extent. Shouldn't be a problem. I mean, in the previous run I got it relatively early. Ah, fuck. They do that so early, like they start aiming at you super early here. God damn it. That sucks. Nice. I like surviving that. Yeah, I mean, it could be a better run, but if I do things right, well, the issue here is that there is at least one life that I will lose to the last non-spell. The last non-spell is unreasonable to dodge. Like you know what, the other day, Bravi, you were talking about the mid-boss from Touhou 20 being Kaizo levels of bullshit because of the super fast bullets. But that last Moko's non-spell is... It's pretty similar in concept to that. Like, it has to be probably one of the fastest patterns in the series. Or, I mean, one of the fastest patterns that requires you to dodge that way. You're supposed to dodge it by, you know, being in the fast part, right? That's the messed up thing. Also, nice catch on the resurrection thing. I never realized that it was misspelled I mean, I'm an ESL, so... I mean, even being an ESL, in Spanish is almost the same word, and it's also written with 2 R's. It's surprising I actually didn't... I never figured it out. I guess I was more worried about what the next pattern was gonna be. Which is kind of an important thing, you know? Chimata non 3 on Lunatic? Yeah, I think I remember something like that. It's been a while since I played Touhou 18. Well, not really a while, but enough for me to not remember, of course. You know, this reminds me, the comment out the swastika, it reminds me of that Disney bootleg video that Shontron made, where there was a bootleg hack, well, hack, I don't think it was even a hack, it was just like a homemade game, or whatever you call those. Made by a Chinese developer. It was for the Lion King, and when you get to the end, there is like a platform with the Mashi symbol. Well, obviously, Shontron made the Nazi joke, obviously. Yeah, it's that's a pretty cool video. That's probably one of Shontron's best videos. Mostly because it's as funny as it is interesting, you know? Like seeing those sort of games that nobody in their right mind will play, but they exist because reasons. Pretty interesting to me. Ooh, that was close. That was it. Okay, all of that was extremely close. You have to be shitting me that you died to a lone-ass bullet like that. And I didn't get the Edge 10. I'll get it on the next one though. At least before the last non-spell. Yeah, a lot of people only have seen Shontron in memes, like in reaction images, but he has, well, he doesn't upload videos very often anymore, and it's been like that for a while. Videos that he does about games are pretty good, for the most part, of course. Like, all YouTubers have weak videos and all of that. Yeah. For the most part, when he made things about games, it was pretty interesting. Damn it. Fuck. It's gonna be hard to get past that spell guard, really. Like, it's the combination of the non-spell before it and the spell itself. After that, well, actually, you know, I probably should practice the survival. Like, the survival is not that hard, but I should practice it. Horaidol, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be completely free. At least the good thing here is that being a yokai, you're not gonna get hit by the familiars you spawn. The trick about this spell is essentially to just keep moving. That's the idea. But yeah, it's easier said than done, especially when those aim bullets hit. That's when it gets annoying. Mostly because trying to steer in a corner here makes it very hard for the aim bullets to not hit you. Mostly because the slow bullets, the residual bullets that remain, are pretty hard to deal with, isn't it? Yeah, that might be a problem. Fuck. Didn't think about it. Well, I didn't think about it, no, I mean, I did. It's just that I didn't remember them being that annoying to dodge. Though it was fine as long as you kept going fast. But maybe it is fine as long as you keep going fast, but... I think if anything you would probably want to go slower here. If you go fast you corner yourself pretty quickly, right? I mean, you corner yourself regardless of what you do. Okay, that'll work. And then this one is simply moving away. Okay, this one is pretty simple. Just go as fast as you can in a circle and it's done. And then the last one is the one where I think you gotta dodge a little bit better. I mean, it's the same concept but with bullets that don't disappear. Just that not many. As you can see, the bullet density is very low. I thought I got hit, I didn't though. And then Horaidol, well, Bravi say that this one is especially easy with Alice. I don't know why though. Why will this one be especially easy? What's so easy about it? Because you say that she pierces, but she pierces what? There's nothing to pierce. What piercing are you talking about? I don't know, like, what piercing were you talking about? There's nothing to pierce. And it's not like the damage is particularly high either, you know? Did I get baited into thinking the final spell was gonna be free? I think I might have gotten baited. Perhaps. Why will you do that? Oh, you got hit by that? No way. Now the problem is that I don't feel that confident now that I can do this. Probably. I guess if I'm gonna die on both the survival and this one, I might need to die less earlier. I was kinda already assuming I will die earlier no matter what. I mean, at least the general idea to dodge this is not that hard to comprehend, but yeah, the fact that I already failed to capture this 3 times is not a good sign at all. This is a bad sign. Sorry. Not sure why I'm getting killed on that one so much. Not like the pattern changes. For fuck's sake. Whatever, I got to the end at least. You got some explaining to do or how this spell carries any easier with this dog shit shot type. I do want to practice this one though. Because it didn't go that well last time. I guess you can delay it a little bit more. The problem is the... Well, as always with most of these spell cards, the issue are the leftover bullets, not the immediate ones. Rather the ones that have been there for a while and are going very slow. You know, maybe you have to go down before the final one. Might be the right idea. Basically you let 3 and then you go down. I think that's the right call, yeah. Probably. I mean, you can still get sniped by some random ass bullet, but at least it seems like a more decent and reliable strategy. Man, I'm getting hit. I mean, I'm glad at least I'm getting hit by dumb shit on the practice, but this is so frustrating. Because it's happening here, but it will happen on a real run as well, you know? Fuck. Let me blame this shitty ass character. I think it's for the best. It's the healthiest thing you can do. I mean, I decided to pick her. No one forced my hand after all. This was all me. At the same time, aside from the challenge and whatnot, I think it's also a little bit poetic to have the one going clear with Maris and then the extra with her teammate. Wait, will this be enough damage if I should stay here? Yeah, kinda. You gotta pay attention to the health bar. Alright, I wanna practice this one. No, not this one. Then, well, whatever. Since I'm here, might as well. Oh, this one, there's not much to practice. It's basically... I mean, it looks pretty nice, like, graphically. In fact, I think this is probably the only time Sun uses these bullet sprites. I don't remember seeing them anywhere else. But the point is that it's basically just dodging random bullets with different speed. Yeah, whatever. Let me get into it again. And hopefully not die this time. I guess I gotta be a real masochist to do this shit with Alice, you know? It's fine, don't worry about it. I mean, getting the one going clear that easily meant that I had to step it up with the difficulty somehow. There are probably better ways than using Alice of all characters, but it's fine. I mean, it's a certain way to step up the difficulty, that's for sure. You wanted that to be the case, it will be the case. Okay. Come on. I can do this. Well, if I do manage to do this, I guess the next thing to do could be that one Touhou fan game that I tried the other day and I couldn't. Lunatic one going clear. Not like I expect that to happen now, but I'll try it. Okay. Now I would appreciate not dying to the Spellgar because in the last 3 attempts I think I failed it every single time, so will you not do that if it's not too much to ask? Okay, thanks. It wasn't that hard. Okay. Nice. You don't want to leave these fairies alive for too long because they fill the screen with bullets, and you don't want that, obviously. You don't want anyone to fill it with bullets. Practice her last word. Not sure if that will be the greatest idea. Ooh, that was an insane dodge. That shouldn't have worked, but it worked. By some sort of miracle. Then come on. That was gonna be the one run where you get to the boss without dying. And maybe? Yeah, maybe. Well, for now we hope it's not necessary. What killed me? Well, no, I saw what killed me, but why did it kill me? Damn it, stupid ass knife. Those knives, I mean, I hate knives in Touhou because their hitbox is trash. Pretty hard to tell what the hitbox truly is. Even more so in the older games, I think, where it's not that well defined. You know, I mean, I hate them just as much in the modern games. They have such a weird-ass hitbox. And that's because they have a weird-ass shape. I mean, sure, they are shaped like a knife, but... yeah, like... a knife is not a conventional bullet shape. Oof, nice. You draw Rumia in a 1940 outfit. Well, that's something you definitely will do. Did you get yelled at or something? Yeah, I know the idea of facing a harder version of a pattern to get used to the easier pattern, but it's not that I'm not used to that pattern. I mean, I remember that pattern pretty well, you know. Okay. Oof. Got it. I don't know how that was a dodge. I'm not complaining though. My teacher praised me. Yeah. So that's what Chilean teachers are up to. It's pretty cool. I cannot say I was ever a good artist, so I don't think I really got praise for my drawings, because why would I? I was always pretty bad at drawing. You know, I'm just one of those people that just cannot do that. Like, drawing is simply my antithesis. Not sure why, but it is. Not like I ever bothered to get good, but yeah. Still something that doesn't come naturally. Even the blade is colored. Yeah, of the knife. It's an annoying knife. For fuck's sake, dude, stop dying to this spell. That should be a freebie. Because you cannot waste deaths on something like that. Well, at least I only die once to the non-spell, that's something. Will be worse. Ooh, I almost went too far. That is bad. Yeah, I wasn't gonna survive that. I think that I can just blame the bad RNG for that. Like, bad boss RNG, boss movement RNG, I mean. That was my fault though. Fuck, I can't get past that shit. I can throw many stones. Oh, I definitely can. Yeah, that sucks, dude. This fucking spell. I'm gonna practice it again. In fact, I didn't practice it last time. For some reason. Should I redirect the first one too? I mean, I could, but is that really gonna help me? Not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm not doing this right. But then again, there is some boss movement RNG that you have to deal with. That's the problem. And if you don't get lucky with the boss RNG, you're probably gonna get fucked. There is a reason why most people dislike this spell guard. This is a very hard spell guard. Right there I'm cornering myself. I should approach this a different way, but I'm not sure how to approach it differently, because this is how I know how to dodge it. I guess maybe here. Something like this. Like dodging to the left there instead of dodging to the right. That could help. That went well, but is that consistent enough? We'll try. It seems that it should work well, right? Damn it. I hate it when... Like, if she only delayed that shit like half a second more... Well, maybe half a second is a lot to ask for. She starts shooting so quickly afterwards. Alright, so here I say to go the other side to bait the subsequent shit she shoots. That still is pretty dangerous though. Like, okay, with that strategy I did it again, but I need to practice consistency with this. Not like I expect to capture this on a real run, but whether I expect it or not is irrelevant, because it will be convenient to do that. The issue with that strategy of moving to the other side is dealing with the slow-ass red bullets. And the problem here is also if this damage is even enough to kill Moko on the real run. It might not be enough. Alright, let's go again. Hopefully this time it works. Yeah, I will appreciate getting this run. Will be nice. Not to mention, will be the first thing that I do with Alice solo, which is something. Definitely something. Yeah, I can probably do it. But I can probably do it, no, I am sure I can do it. The problem is finding the right run where it actually happens, you know? I fucked up. We'll have full power way earlier there. It happened there, I guess. I'll take it. That the game forgave me there. Would have gone a lot worse. Okay. Let's try something, maybe. Also, I don't know how long this extra stage is compared to other extra stages in the series. Like, the stage part feels like it's longer, but I could be wrong. And I guess depending on which one you compare it to. I think compared to Touhou 15, for example, no. Definitely not. Yeah, Touhou 15 extra stage is the most fucked up one in the series, so... Okay. Oh. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, that's beautiful. Perfect even. Nice. Well, this time I actually got the pattern too easy to dodge. Which so far in every single run that I had, I think that has not been the case. Nice. Okay. I like dodging that. I remember back then when I started playing this game, dodging that was kind of impossible for me. Well, so far we got a perfect stage, so that's the best way to start the run. How it's gonna go after that, well, I don't know, but it is the perfect start. Maybe it's gonna have a not so perfect continuation, but I cannot know that. Would be nice to no miss no bomb, but if there's any extra that is hard to do, that will be this one. I could try doing that in many extras. This one is not one of them. Definitely. Mostly because of her last non-spell. Like, I will need to get lucky to dodge that one without getting hit. So it's most likely not happening. Ooh, that almost hit me. Okay. No, dude. Like, why on this one again? Like, do you have issues up there? How can you die to that twice? Well, twice, I mean. Didn't die twice on this run. I mean that dying twice on the stream. Like, that's a spell card that you don't want to die once even. Like, literal, it's the easiest spell, well, easiest pattern in the whole fight. Yes, except for Honest Man Dead, yes, but fuck that card. That's an exception. I mean, it's simply an exception for the simple reason that it's a gimmick spell card. Well, you could argue that all the spell cards are gimmick spell cards, but the thing is that Honest Man Dead, the only thing it has is the gimmick. Like, once you figure out the gimmick, it's not hard to dodge. You can still fuck up. I mean, I remember fucking up multiple times here in the past. Mostly when you dodge the red bullets, that sometimes I remember getting confused about exactly when I was supposed to do that. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm not surprised dying to that non-spell, but... The issue now is that you have to do this spell card with less power, and that's bad, no matter how you look at it. Oof, almost died to that rogue purple bullet. This spell guard here will take a lot longer to bring down because of that previous death. But I mean, not a lot longer, it's simply one more cycle and that's it. It's whatever, still annoying. It would have been pretty funny if I got killed by contact damage there. This non-spell suit. And the next one will be the one that kills me, that's for sure. Well, that kills me. That takes away a life out of me, but it won't kill the run. It's most likely gonna be killed by the same spell guard that kill every single run so far. Oh shit! Nice dodge. That was pretty cool. Damn. Dodging that is pretty nice, I gotta say. That was pure luck. And I fucked up the strategy I said I will use here. Like a moron. At least it's only gonna take one life and I should get an extend. Yeah, there you go. Okay, possessed by Phoenix. Still have 2 lives to use, but... I would prefer if you didn't need to, personally. The issue mostly is this portion of the spell guard. Oof, close. And that was some very intense dodging, nice. Okay. So the only thing that could cuck me now is Hot Idol, which already cucked me in spell practice multiple times, so... Ooh, that was close. Nice. Alright. Bring it on. Wait, yeah, I almost forgot to stay in the middle. That's fine. I only fucked up the first pattern. The other ones do not depend on the first one. Well, none of these patterns depend on the previous one. It's just that they depend on your position of the screen, so that's kind of important. This should be the run. Like I could... Wait. What? That was so quick. So that's what Bravi was talking about. But that didn't happen in spell practice. So in a real run, for some reason, Alice completely melts that spell card, but I tried that in spell practice and it did not work. Well, having inconsistencies between spell practice and a real run it's something that happens every time. It's because of the bird hitbox. Oh, and that's not in spell practice for whatever reason. That's weird. Yeah, as I say, I shouldn't be surprised. Ah, that's a shame. That's a hard spell guard to capture. Got it. That's the no bomb. With Alice solo. What's the spell on spell practice like? Well, it doesn't go down. Like, that's the problem. It goes down very late. I guess we can check if it has the Phoenix icon or not. She thinks. Oh, and I even got past the 1 billion, I think. Yeah, that's 1 billion. So that probably isn't hard to do. I don't know. I don't keep up the score usually. But yeah. Alice solo, that's probably the last thing I'll ever do with Alice solo. But hey, it's nice to at least do something with it. But yeah, let me show you this thing. Hot Idol. So yeah, she doesn't. Okay, never mind. She does have the Phoenix. So wait, why doesn't this work in spell practice then? Like, pay attention to the hell bar. Like, it doesn't go down quickly on this. You know? Unless I wasn't positioned on the right place. No, it doesn't. Like, look at that. Like, by now it was already gone in the real run, but here it's still standing. Like, well, you can say that here it works as it's intended. This is the intended way of this spell guard to do this. And I captured it. Didn't get the last spell, yeah, I know, right? I mean, I could try getting it here, but the annoying thing about this spell is that you have to go through all of the previous patterns just to get to it. Like to the mid part, right? Maybe the bird takes less or no damage. Yeah, it's possible. But yeah, as you can see, in spell practice it is harder. So that's why I thought you were, you know, fucking around when you say, oh yeah, Hot Idol is very good with Alice solo, and then you were just laughing to yourself like, this moron, believe me. But no, you were right, but it only happens on a real run and not in spell practice. Well, I got the two things I wanted to get, so I guess I could switch games. I wanted to play what was the name? Ultimate Vitality of something. That's the one I want to play. Not for long, but might as well. I need to move my camera a little bit though. Where was it? No, hold up. It was here. Yeah, like there. Around there, mostly. Yeah, kinda. Kinda there. Then move this slightly and then, well, open the game. I should probably change the title. Touhou. I'm just gonna use the abbreviation. I don't wanna, you know, use the whole name. I probably should, because, like, if someone asks what I don't think anyone will, but if someone asks what the name of this game is, they wouldn't know just by looking at the title. Like, who knows what that abbreviation means? No one. So yeah, not a good idea, but whatever. As I say, I'm not gonna be on this for too long anyways. Well, let me capture it though. Hold up. Should be in there. Yep. Not like that, but like this. That's better. Okay. How's the fun game difficulty on Lunatic? Pretty hard. I feel like it's doable, but I also might be delusional. This is a very hard fun game. But yeah, it's one of those things that if I bother enough to practice more, I probably will do it. Like, if I play this game back when I was practicing Touhou 8, like 10 years ago or more than 10 years ago, I would probably say, like, I probably could get good at this game fast enough. Well, fast enough. I don't know if fast, but I could get good at it. But nowadays it's a little bit harder to do that. Huge Stage 1 theme fan. Yeah, personally I like the theme for the Stage 5 boss. I think that's the best one in the game. Also, I will assume it's not the case, but is there any option in the options menu that makes you do the release automatically instead of needing to press it twice? Like, I get that release is thought more of a scoring mechanic rather than a survival one, but it would be pretty nice if I could immediately use it instead of having to press it twice. Oof. Oof, that was close too. I like the final boss theme too. Yeah, it's cool. These instruments sound weirdly stock. I mean, they probably are. Keep in mind that this is a fun game. They do it with what they can. Can't believe I died to that. Yeah, at this point I should be more ready to die to a lot of shit. It's the reason why I didn't want to dedicate another full stream to this game, because I expected to not be able to get it. Like, this is not easy at all, you know? It's just not. Okay, that was unnecessary, but it's fine. But it's a little bit hard of a game. Now the question is, what will I play tomorrow though? You know that these days it's pretty hard for me to decide what to play. Like, I'm deciding, well, it reminds me of a long time ago where I used to decide what to play at the last moments before the stream started, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I don't like it. I don't like doing that. Just that I do that because I cannot think properly. I guess. Just have trouble thinking. Well, not like I have trouble thinking. I have trouble thinking specifically what I wanna play on stream. That's what I struggle with. Touhou 9 style? It could be. Oh, I really like this part of the stage with the pendulums. Mostly because it's synchronized to the music. That's pretty cool. Right, so you wanted to bomb here, right? Oh, damn, that wasn't necessary. Like, it already dropped the crystal without needing to bomb. It's fine, don't worry, you have another bomb right there. I remember stage 5 and 6 enemies look like my profile picture. Well, the stage 5 boss, what I remember is being very goofy with the shark. It has a shard for some reason. It's there, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a live shark. Wait, unless you mean the normal enemies and not the bosses. Actually, you probably mean that, right? I was thinking about the boss. The boss with the shark just looks very stupid. But yeah, I guess that's the point. Supposed to. Yeah, the small orbs, yeah. Yeah, no. Those I don't remember how they look like, as I guess I didn't pay too much attention to them. I wonder if you can actually capture this spell card. It will be pretty nice. There you go, nice. Good capture. Oof, close. Okay. That works. Yeah, it's a timeout at stage 2, though it's a very weird timeout. Like, that's probably the weirdest spell card in the game. Well, no, but yeah, as you say, pretty weird for such an early boss. I fucked it up. I think I killed the wrong enemy there, because one of those enemies spawns the crystal. Yeah, whatever. It happens. I almost get sniped by the train. Ah, that sucks. Didn't should have bombed. I stay on the bottom left because of the crystal enemy that spawns on the top left of the screen. Normally you don't want a dodge shot there. If you want the crystal, you kinda need to. So I might be there too early, I guess. Just that I don't know exactly when he appears. Okay, and now I die there. Like a moron. I guess I am dying a lot like a moron. Just happens. As I say, I wasn't really expecting to get any good run here, so I'm mostly just killing time. You see, otherwise, playing this game for the beginning of the stream, or from the beginning of the stream, was one of my ideas, but since I don't think I can get the one coin clear yet, Stage 4 boss? I don't think it has something like that. I don't remember that being the case. I have a lot of bombs that this game saves in between deaths. But I mean, you're still kinda wasting 2 every time because you don't get 2 for free. If only the fucking release was instantaneous instead of needing you to press the button twice. That would be so nice, but it's not the way it works, unfortunately. That's why I was asking if there's a way to do that. I would assume there isn't, but it would be so nice if there was. Because it will make so many patterns so much easier to dodge, knowing that you can reliably do that. Yeah, Master Spark is probably the best bomb in the game. Well, probably no, it is the best bomb in the game. Marisa in this game, despite the lasers not really penetrating, it's the biggest damage in the game, which is the reason why I'm using her. Best damage in the game, without a doubt. There are some other shot types that get close in terms of damage, but they kinda suck for some other reason. A good example is Aya A. Aya A has a focus shot that deals, I think, almost as much damage as this one, but the bomb is pretty shit. Or it's not shit in the traditional sense, but you cannot really use it whenever you want to. Like, you kinda have to use it next to the boss if you want it to deal damage. It's that sort of spellcar bomb, whatever you wanna call it, yeah. Another timeout? Yeah, that one is a timeout. At least it's a short timeout. That's the good thing. It's still a relatively challenging spellcar though. Alright, I do remember the location of the... Oh, this is a pattern I should practice, and you know I never bothered to practice it. I should go to the practice mode and go specifically to here, because I don't know how to dodge this properly. Like, I always get fucked by it unless I bomb like that, obviously. Bomb shouldn't be the solution, especially because it's a relatively long pattern. Not yet, right? It's close though, yeah, here. Have to kill something in the middle to get the crystal. Wait, I didn't get it? No way. Did I do it too late? No, it's here, you moron. Damn it, I got it wrong. It was here. There it is. And then invisible enemy on the... Well, on the top right, but not yet. It's when the stars start appearing. Yeah, there, that one. Did I kill it? I think I actually didn't kill... No, I did kill it. There it is. Yeah, 20 seconds, I think it's a reasonable timeout. Indeed. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I get past this boss though. Yeah, which is a shame. Yeah, it's most likely the case here. That was a little bit unnecessary, honestly, that bomb. Yeah, that spell card killed me so much, especially in practice mode, that I kinda don't wanna deal with it. But I definitely don't wanna deal with this one, so I will bomb it at the earliest convenience, which is there. Pretty much. I somehow captured it once. Cute boss. And that's a nice attire. Oh, I'm out of releases. Oh, and this, well, at least releases for this spell card are useless. This is such a fucked up spell card. I still don't really understand what the game wants me to do with it though. Maybe I'm missing something. I capture it multiple times, but it all comes down to luck, you know? Got it. Well, at least I'm about to get the Edge 10. No, I don't think there's that for that character, dude. I don't think these characters are something that you will see in general outside of this game. I will be surprised if you do. Doesn't help that the display name is in Chinese. I mean, in the introduction it's shown in English, but, well, in English, it's shown, let's just say that, in non-Chinese characters, but yeah. It ain't that simple. Why did you summon it that close to the wall? There is one thing I wanna try though, in the final stage, so I will end up using a continue because I really wanna see something in particular. Because apparently it's something that you can only do in a real run. You cannot do it in practice mode, so I wanna test it. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Those are the orbs, yeah. You know, don't worry. This run already with the early deaths, I already expected it to go like that. But no, what I wanna see, and actually might as well ask you if you know something about the entrance on the final stage to the alternate route. How the hell do you do that? Because I tried that multiple times and it hasn't worked a single time. So I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, which is the most likely scenario. But yeah, I just cannot pull it off. Like, it just doesn't happen for whatever reason. But I wanted to know if you knew something about it. Probably not, but you never know. I haven't played that much to know. Okay. I mean, the guide says that it's you staying on the eye of the hurricane, but I don't know, dude. I did that multiple times and it doesn't fucking work. It just doesn't. There was some fan art for the girls from Zaphiros. That's a way more popular fan game than this one. On account that it's not a shoot 'em up, you know? That already helps it quite a lot. Oh, when you say lollipop, you say it because of the weapon. That kinda looks like one. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, I almost died like a moron to like the easiest bullet to dodge. Thankfully I didn't. Oof. Yeah, this is a timeout, by the way, that non-spell. Again, well, oh, and this is an actual survival spell. Yeah, you have 2 timeouts in a row. Just because. Fuck. Kinda reminds me of Clownpiece. Clownpiece has 2 timeouts as well, if I'm not mistaken. So one of them is not an on-spell. This spell card is so nasty. Extremely nasty, to say the least. Okay, I'm failing to do the second hit, well, the second input on the release. I don't know why. Yeah, I just cannot do it. Something is getting in my way. Bullets whose speed change when you're close, yeah. Yeah, but that's the only way to dodge them, that's the fucked up part. It's a very messed up spell guard. Probably one of the hardest in the game to capture. Oh, and then you have this one. This one is almost as bad. I have no clue how to capture that one, because the bullets are non-cancelable. So yeah, good luck with that, I guess. I wanna see at least if I can do the... Unless the entrance to that alternate route actually requires you to maybe... like get a 1 coin clear up until that point. That could be the case, but the guide doesn't say that, which, I mean, doesn't mean it's not the case. I don't know. I want to at least do that, but obviously, yeah, I can fight the final boss as well, just for the sake of it, because I feel like it. Those are also non-cancelable, by the way. Well, here, going for the crystal, I think it's a little bit unnecessary. I mean, at this point, I obviously don't need any more crystals. Well, since I bomb, I guess might as well go for it. So by killing one of that enemy, one of the left side enemies. I think it's the third one to the left. Here comes the issue. This stupid ass hurricane or whatever it's meant to be. You're supposed to stay in the center. But the thing is that I don't know from which moment and how long. I also don't know if you're allowed to bomb. I mean, I guess I should be, but what if you're not? I wouldn't know. Because I stayed here for almost the entirety of that time, and yet it didn't send me to any alternate route. So that's why I say that the instructions make no sense. I feel like that should have been enough, but no, it isn't. And I know that it's not, because otherwise I would have gotten an achievement. But since I never got that achievement, I didn't get this even back when I played this. Time for... It's a cool song. Still prefer the one from the previous boss, but this one is fine. Also, I got almost every crystal, I think. Like, I missed one in stage 4, I think. No, in stage 3. The first one on stage 3. But I think I got every other one I could have gotten. I fucked up. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, that's not fine. That's exactly where the laser is. So this strategy, it's not gonna work. Ah, that sucks. I didn't remember. It's fine. It happens. I mean, remembering all that sort of shit is pretty hard. I do remember about this one. You're supposed to stay in the middle bottom of the screen. Simply chill and move the least you can until it's time to end the spell, guys. If you do that, that spellcar is not a big deal. If you don't do that though, it is a big deal. Pretty hard to do anything about it. At least we got a capture there. We are certainly not getting a capture here. Can guarantee you that. Now imagine if this was a real run and I was this close to dying. Well, I will be extremely nervous, of course. The point is that if I get good enough at this game, this will be a believable amount of resources for when you get here. Basically no lives and only one bomb. This could easily be the case. Just bomb fucked up spells? Well, yeah, that's what I do. Also, this spell is, well, this spell, it's supposed to be a non-spell at this point. It's fucked up. It doesn't even have cancelable bullets. At least the good thing is that you can use whatever bombs you have, but once you use the bombs, it's over. I have no clue how to dodge that shit. The rest is kinda dodgeable, but at the same time it's one of those things that you are like, why? So some of these are cancelable bullets, so you could simply do that. Not like this true last boss matters. I think that, I mean, if you die here, it's not gonna make any difference. Also, here you kinda wanna cancel that thing coming up and just staying close to the boss to get rid of everything else, basically. By everything else, I mean the life bar. I don't know why I said everything else, but yeah. Though that applies to a big handful of spell cards that you want to stay in the middle, which is most likely where the boss is, to just, you know, deal as much damage as possible and get the pattern done as quickly as you can. I only use 2 continues, right? So that's not that bad. No, it is bad. It is pretty bad, but it's fine. I mean, as I say, getting good at this game is quite hard. So, I mean, I don't think I can do another full run now. I guess I could do a run until I die. Might as well. 3 coin clear, yeah, I know. It's a beautiful run, isn't it? Truly a wonderful run. And that was an amazing start to a run, isn't it? Yeah, the test is mostly in Chinese. It does have some parts where it wants to be in English, but that's mostly them trying to be cool and shit, rather than it making much sense for it to be in English. But then again, Touhou in itself, this like the official games also have English for no reason sometimes. Kind of a way to bridge both the East and the West, right? It's kind of like the idea. Okay, I'm having trouble with the release. I'm having trouble because I cannot hit it a second time. Will I put the excuse that my fingers are cold? I think that it's a good excuse, isn't it? Might be. Yeah, I'm struggling to hit it the second time, which is the reason why I want it to be instantaneous. I mean, I could make an auto hotkey that every time I press a spacebar, it gets pressed immediately afterward. I mean, that would be cheating. Even if, yes, that will be a nice quality of life improvement, but yeah, I mean, that's something that people normally don't have access to, so yeah, it is cheating. It's not in the game, and it affects the way you play beyond what should be acceptable, right? Yeah, they are overseas players. Almost unbelievable, but it is the case. Yeah, Sun was like, nah, there's no way people outside Japan care about my shit. But he was wrong. So I don't know about this. Well, if these guys put the game on Steam, then they clearly know that at least some people outside of China will be interested. It's fine. I almost got killed there in the same way that I got killed in one of the runs I did some time ago, probably yesterday or something like that off the stream. It's just because you get rid of the rainbow bullets that are above doesn't mean that the ones from behind are not gonna come back and kill you. Like, it almost happened there. Okay. The irony of the situation here is that I don't really want this run to go far, because that will mean staying longer than I would want to for today, but that's the thing about shoot 'em ups. When you have a certain amount of time left that is, you know, enough to do something but not enough to do the whole run, it's a little bit annoying. And that will be the case right now, but I basically am trusting that I won't get pretty far, basically. That's what I'm cashing in on. You see, I'm a little bit of a moron, but don't worry about it. Okay, I saw the enemy go past, and I had to, yeah, unlike the previous run, I didn't kill that guy naturally. It's fine. Okay. Not sure here why. I guess they spawn those 5 circles as a way to force you to understand how the gimmick works, but why does it do it on the second wave instead of the first one? That's the part that I don't think makes too much sense, but it's fine. I mean, why not, I guess. I'm glad I reacted to that in time. I would have been a death otherwise. Alright. I already missed one crystal, by the way, which that one is the easy one to miss. But yeah, this one here at the beginning is also an easy one to miss. They are probably like the 2 hardest crystals to get in the game. And I missed it again because I killed it. Oh, never mind, I didn't. I thought I killed the fairy too early, or no. Well, that's nice. I think at this point I really shouldn't care that much about the crystals, you know. would be nice to not die here like last time. Would appreciate that. I guess that last time I didn't use release as often as I should have. Where is the enemy? There it is. Okay, I got kinda... No way, I'm a moron. I killed the enemy that dropped the crystal, but I... Huh. That's pretty funny. Killed the enemy that dropped the crystal and didn't pick up the crystal. Genius, and because of that I got distracted and died. Well, yeah, if you had any worry that this was gonna be a good run, worry no more, cause it won't. Didn't it do... Well, as I said, I should be glad. Because otherwise, if it was a run that went till the end, I will stream for longer than I wanted to today. But yeah. If anything, it's you getting your wish. Probably not the best wish to make though, but yeah, it will do. Ooh, that was close. Well, not to mention that highlighting another run after the fact that I need to highlight 2 runs already with Touhou 8. That's already too annoying. Or rather not do another highlight. Nice there. You keep dying with bombs on stock like a moron. They are doing pretty well. And I'm not doing it on purpose, even though it might look like it. I definitely am not. Though for some reason, I don't believe that that's the first time I don't capture that. I'm pretty sure I died to that multiple times. You're full of shit. Okay. It's a bad run. But as soon as I lose all my lives, I'm not gonna continue. That's the idea. I remember that I have to practice this pattern. Whenever my idea is to do a serious run, that pattern has to be practiced. no matter what. Now, I could play this game tomorrow, maybe. Not sure if it's the best idea, but... Because I do have quite some practice with this, but... The issue is that practice is simply not enough to perform well, you know. But I do feel like I did practice enough. And these attempts, aside from dying like a moron with multiple bombs on stock and to patterns I shouldn't be dying to, I will say that I am doing relatively well. I mean, obviously doing relatively well it's not enough, but... Got the enemy. So, okay, I did get the enemy this time. The invisible enemy. If I don't fuck up, which most likely will happen, this run should be able to go at least to stage 5 boss. But yeah, that's assuming the best case scenario, which is unlikely that's gonna happen now. It will be nice. This spell card, I kinda lost my touch with it. Doesn't seem like I can capture it anymore. But not like I was particularly good at it. I did used to be able to capture it. Wait, do I have bomb? Yeah, I do. That's something I should check before the spell card starts. So I know if I should bother to dodge or not. Now these patterns, the way I'm dodging them with release is definitely not the best way to do it, but I feel like it's so easy to get hit by that shit. They gave me a lot of time to dead bomb that. I don't even know what killed me there. If it was a red, I think it was a blue bullet. If it was the red one, I would have seen it probably. So yeah, this is not an ideal scenario, so I probably won't make it to the stage 5 boss, but that's just... If I manage to survive until the mid boss hits 10, maybe I do. But yeah, that's a big maybe, I guess. I'm not sure how much it's worth it here to stay on the positive side of the screen. I mean, for what I checked, it did seem like it was kinda the easiest one to deal with, but maybe not. I guess the biggest issue is having to stay on the right side more than anything. Okay, can you survive for at least until the mid-boss? I would appreciate it. Well, that's the problem. You have to survive until the mid-boss and after the mid-boss. So you have to go through the mid-boss without dying. Can you do that? You have a lot of meter to use release. You better use it. What was her spell guard? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I mean, it's not a hard one, but... I think... I'm not sure actually if those non-captures are because I died or simply because I timed them out. Not sure which one it will be. So this one is definitely the hard pattern to do. I think that in this second half of the stage you should go for negative and not positive. Probably. I think in negative it was easier. It is one of those stages that I have yet to root properly. Like, I understand the way it works, but I still don't know what is the most fitting route for me, like the easiest one. So unfortunately here I'm one life fragment away from an extra life. That's a shame. Not like it matters because I die immediately. That's a shame. I wanted to hear that song, but I guess I won't. But yeah, I got 2 achievements of the ones that I wanted to get. Well, that's already more than what I expected I was gonna get. So this is simply overtime, you know? So yeah, that will be it for me for today. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So have a good one and take care.